right? So remember I told you there's like a ridiculous amount of units, like sizes here. So we have all the sizes, the square foot of the size, the number of units, and then the total square footage, right? And then you can see again, current, right? These are the rates that they have on their website. If they were actually full at these rates, they would be at $2.09 a square foot. They're obviously not, but they're charging higher rates. They're just 50% full. They might be 50% full because they're charging too much based on the competition, because the competition is here. This is their apples to apples, and then they're at $1.82 a square foot. You see? And so that's how we're comparing apples to apples for the competition. And then we have over here the number currently filled. Remember, this is economic occupancy right here. Economic occupancy are these numbers, right? This is what they actually have filled. Okay, so right here you can see there's 103 units at 10,234. They should be making anywhere from $18,000 to $21,000, depending on where we're at with the price per square foot. We went ahead and just went with the competition at $1.82, which comes out to $18,636 a month. Okay, and see the competition here, you can see that we have the 4 competitors within a 2-3 mile radius, just right there in Leesburg. We just looked at, and we compared them all apples to apples. Now, obviously, all the sizes that the competitors have, competitors don't have it. Competitor doesn't have a 3.9. So we just kind of keep those prices where they're at right now is what we do. But if we do have 5x5s, 5x8s, 5x10s, you see all the way through, then we're, I'm screwing it up. But we're looking at apples to apples on that, okay? Okay, all right. So that's competition. I think I don't know where it's at. I'm screwing the screen up. But okay, that's competition. Oh, here it is. Stuck over there. Okay. Let's move on. Okay, so we did competition, and we did unit mix, competition, info. And then remember, we're going to do valuations. Now we evaluate 3 different ways, right? Current, potential, and after updates. Current is here, right? So we have other income, $126,000, which is what they're making from their commercial retail space, right? So they have a commercial retail space that they've got like some really nice offices they're renting out. And so we just kind of left that number here. And in the potential, is here, and then also in the valuation updates. Okay. Another thing is that they have like on this building right next to it is this like massive, huge fenced-in parking space that they're doing nothing with. They don't have any parking there at all. It's just like this empty space. And so we calculated out that space right there you can make around $60,000 a year in parking. Right, because we'll set up lanes and all this kind of stuff. And then also, so any other incomes, we separate that out. Okay. Now you can see our valuation here comes out to 143 units, $130 per unit, right? The valuation is coming out to $4.3 million at 1.8 as an equity. It's almost $2 million in equity. The NOI is 307. Okay. And then after we pay our mortgage, we're at $223,000. All right. Now the financing inputs are here. Remember, I told you we run our numbers at 4 different offers. I'm sorry, 5. There's 5 here. 5 different offers, right? Cash, owner financing, bank, private financing. We can do fixed terms. We can do interest only terms. So look at owner financing number 1. This is what we got. Okay. It's $2.4 million. There's a 30% down payment, which comes out to $720,000 that we have to come up with to buy. It's 5% interest. It's interest only loan for 2 years. Interest only loan for 2 years. So we have that here, which comes out to $7,000 a month. So we will be paying $7,000 a month for 2 years, interest only. Okay. So you can see our loan amount is $1.68 million. Interest we'll pay $168,000 in interest. Total paid $2.56 million, right? In 2 years, we'll pay it off. So we'll have to refi it out or sell it. So we've got 2 years to stabilize this deal. 2 years, okay? And so then you can see that our cash on cash is at 26%. 26%, that's amazing cash on cash deal, right? And then our net after mortgage is $223,000. $223,000 net after mortgage. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that a great deal? So, and now obviously we have to get it filled up. It's 50% full. So it's going to take 2 years for us to make this amount of money, right? But we'll get it there for sure. All right, we'll get it there. Okay, so but then you can see you can run your numbers cash, all different ways to owner finance, bank, and private financing as well too. And then once you do that, you can send out your offer letter, right? So your offer letter looks something like this, right? So you say, thank you for, thank you for the interest in getting an offer. Here's our little tab, right? Here's our little matrix of what we're showing the owner. Here's our offers, right? Purchase price, monthly payment, interest rate, term of loan, down payment, total interest to the owner. So here's this, okay? Oops, I keep hitting this. And then it's like, okay, thank you for, let us know what you think. You can see here, either like, look, we've come up with a lot of owner financing offers. We really think that this deal is perfect for owner financing. It's best for you if we owner finance it, because it's going to save you a lot of money as well too, And so we put that in there as well too. Okay, so put that here. And then we just send this out. We send this letter as our offer letter to the owners. Okay. So that's the steps. And then finally, we have the cash flow. Right. So here's our matrix again, just the same thing that's going on to the offer letter. And then we do current versus after updates. And remember, we're owner financing number 1. So our gross monthly income is $19,500. Operating expense is $7,000. Our NOI is $12,486 minus our mortgage, minus our net, and then equals our monthly net income of $5,486. Our cash on cash, as is right now, if we did nothing, is 7.8%, which is actually isn't too bad, But so 7.8. But once we get it stabilized, we get it from 50% full to 90% full, we'll be at $32,000 a month gross income. That's including doing something with the parking, adding some, getting that filled up with all the extra space that we have and something like that. So we're shooting for $30,000 a month is what we're shooting for, right? Operating expenses are still the same because you want to increase your income, but keep your expenses the same, right? Like when you increase your income, keep your expenses the same. So my NOI comes out to $25,000. My mortgage is $7,000. So my net income is $18,000, which makes my cash on cash return 26%. Okay. So yeah, this facility is going to be a lot of work for sure. Right. But in the end, we'll be able to sell this thing for $5 million and make, $2.5 million. Okay. So that is deal analysis for one of our deals. You can apply this to any type of deal, and you can get the deal analyzer if you're interested. You can get the deal analyzer.